Today I'm drinking Mango White Claw. It's delicious. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be recommending to you guys 10 YouTubers that I am subscribed to. So these YouTubers are some of my favorite content creators. Like every time they upload a video, I get excited to watch and or listen to it. So I'm gonna just basically recommend you guys 10 YouTubers that I love and that I would recommend you guys check out. This list isn't gonna be in any particular order, like from worst to best or anything like that. I'm just gonna list through them alphabetically, so how they come up alphabetically is the order it'll go in. So yeah, so with that out of the way, guys, let's just jump into it. First on the list is Austin McConnell. Now, Austin McConnell is honestly the person that made me want to rebrand my channel and make the kind of content that I do now. So my content's not exactly like his. He does a lot of like in-depth research on certain topics, and sometimes he makes like silly videos, and like it's high quality content. But the main thing is, like, it's his channel name, Austin McConnell, is the channel is based on him. If you subscribe, you are subscribing to him because you like his personality. And I really, really admire that. And so that's why I changed the name of my channel from Nonstop Entertainment back to Devin Hebert. So anybody who comes to this channel, if they subscribe, they're subscribing for me, for my personality, for my life, my ideas, my kind of content that I want to make, regardless of what it is. It's not based on a video game. It's not based on music. It's not based on like anything of that nature. It could be whatever. And Austin's channel is pretty much what inspired that. He said that in one of his videos, the thing that keeps people coming back to his channel is for him. And like that really inspired me like quite a lot. A video I'd recommend watching by him, and it's honestly one of my favorite YouTube videos, like pretty much of all time. I regularly listen to this while I'm at work because I just find it so interesting. It's his video, I Made a Movie, It Stunk.
The year was 2013. I was coming off of a series of short film festival wins and onto a quarter-life crisis, and the itch to make a feature film was getting past the point of bearability. I just had a big article published by Filmmaker magazine, and it likely deluded myself into thinking that I was becoming a big deal.
Next on my list of YouTubers that I love and that I'd recommend you guys check out is Barely Sociable. Now this is one that I absolutely love. So what he does is he creates analysis videos, like video essays based on weird and creepy shit on the internet, like Reddit mysteries. He did a big investigation into the creator of Bitcoin. I think his name is Satoshi Nakamoto or something like that. It's super interesting, a 3-part series. Super interesting content, and I like it because it's like spooky. Like he always has like the spooky, creepy vibe to it. Like that's the type of content he likes to dive deep into, and I highly recommend you guys check him out. And the video by him that I'd recommend you check out is Lake City Quiet Pills Explained, Reddit Mystery.
The internet is no strange place for oddities or shady business. With billions of people crossing paths on any individual platform each day, there is no shortage of questionable things that go on online. To investigate in today's video, we're going to be looking at one of those internet oddities that leads down a rabbit hole of one of Reddit's very first mysteries.
Next on my list is the Internet Historian. So what he does is he makes highly edited, like meme content based on things that happened in the history of the internet. Sometimes he also covers like real world topics, and it's super interesting, and it's so highly edited, and it's so funny. The way he always puts together his videos, it's great. My description is not going to do this justice. I just totally recommend you go check him out. The video I recommend you check out is the Engoodening of No Man's Sky.
Questions we once thought impossible to answer are within our grasp. Where does the sun go at night? Is math related to science? If the universe is so big, then why won't it fight me?
Next on my list of channels to check out is King K. So what King K does is he makes comprehensive and in-depth retrospectives on video games. So, for example, he's done retrospectives on Pokemon Gen 1 and 2 so far. He's done retrospectives on Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Pretty much every Zelda game. And they're highly, highly informative, based just talking about those games and the history of the games, like all the in-depth systems of the games, everything that has to do with them. Super highly in-depth. And that's the video I recommend you guys check out, is his Mario Party retrospective.
I have what I'd like to consider an addiction to a game called Mario Party. All of them, to be precise. At least, all of them that warrant the title. Just as Super Mario RPG is a turn-based RPG with interactive elements, Mario Party is a dice-rolling board game with interactive elements.
The next person on my list is Mr. Nightmare. So what he does is he just a horror story narration channel. He narrates horror stories that were submitted to him or that he finds online. I don't know where exactly he gets all the stories, but it is some of the most bingeable content if you like that kind of like content, like horror. So the video I recommend by him is 4 Disturbing True Roommate Horror Stories.
I took out my phone and decided to call the landlord to ask him what the hell was going on. After dialing his number, I put the phone to my ear and suddenly heard a loud ringing sound coming from my closet. I felt like my heart, which was already racing, was now in my stomach. The phone rang twice, then went to voicemail.
The next channel that I recommend to you guys is Nerdstaljic. Now, Nerdstaljic basically just talks about pop culture, movies and television for the most part. He talks about like the MCU. He talks about old classic like cartoons and stuff like Codename Kids Next Door, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Phineas and Ferb, that kind of like childhood, like your nostalgia. And the video that I recommend you guys check out is how Ed, Ed and Eddie created cult icons.
For 10 years, 3 lovable suburban kids were permanent fixtures of 31 million different households across 29 different countries. Ed, Ed and Eddie was Cartoon Network's most popular achievement, ending as the network's longest running show, giving kids over 130 stories, 4 specials, and a feature-length TV movie.
The next person on my list of channels to check out is the Act Man. So the Act Man basically does in-depth reviews on video games, new and old. Like he talks a lot about like video games that are upcoming and coming out soon that he's excited about, and he talks about like why games are so good or so bad like from the past. Mostly recently he's been talking about like Call of Duty and Halo. The video that I recommend you guys check out by him is why Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is so awesome.
Though Modern Warfare 2 may have started several of the bad and tired trends we've come to loathe from this series, it's given me far more memories and good times than I care to count. And that is why Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was so awesome.
Next up on my list of recommendations is the Punk Rock MBA. This channel is basically just in-depth discussion on music. He discusses all sorts of different things about music, like mostly related to like the metalcore scene, but not only that, he talks about like rap and stuff as well. It's super interesting, and he talks about like, for example, why bands got so big, what killed certain genres, and it's just super interesting. So yeah guys, if you are into like music related content, specifically mostly about like metal, rock genre music, new metal, that kind of stuff, I recommend checking him out. He's one of my favorites that I'm always excited for when he releases a new video.
What were the keys to success for Bring Me the Horizon? Key factor number 1, their look and Ollie Sykes' charisma. Now look, let's just be real. You take one look at Ollie Sykes and you say to yourself, that is a beautiful man.
My 9th recommendation is The Right Opinion. He is basically current affairs YouTube drama channel. Like YouTube drama analysis, I should say. I don't know really how to describe. Like he did a 3-part in-depth analysis on Onision and what the whole case that he is. I remember he did a video talking about like the BetterHelp scandal with Philip DeFranco and all those other bigger YouTubers. I recommend checking him out. It's not only YouTube drama. Sometimes he does cover other stuff, but for the most part, it's YouTube commentary on that. And the video I recommend you guys check out by him is Believing Etika.
Etika, born Desmond Daniel Amafar, was a YouTube/streamer from New York. He started YouTube in 2012 under the brand of Etika World Network, abbreviated to EW Network. Over the years, he gradually built up a mandate of content covering various topics. It was certainly a bit more gaming oriented, but there was a lot of variety in what he chose to cover.
My last YouTube recommendation for today is probably my favorite on the list for today. The one that I am super into every single video that he posts. I immediately want to watch/listen to. The Smith Plays. And it's mostly, just right now anyways, it's mostly just Fortnite and Call of Duty Zombies content. Those are two games that I am super into, and if you have watched any of my live streams, you would know that. I recommend you guys check out his Nocturne Toten Zombies retrospective.
When I first dropped into Nocturne Toten, I think the word that most adequately describes your situation is isolated. As a blind player, you are probably feeling a lot of things. Confusion, understandably, being one of those, but isolation is the word that echoes to the very core of this map.
Yeah, guys, those are my 10 YouTube recommendations, channels that I am subscribed to, channels that I love at the moment. Maybe I'll do another one of these in the future. I currently have over, like, I think 120 subscriptions on YouTube. I have plenty more people I could talk about and recommend you guys. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me. This was a bit different of a video. It was lightly scripted, so that way I wouldn't lose my thoughts and my place, even though I constantly did. So I don't know how this is going to turn out edited wise, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel so you can see more of my beautiful face every week on new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and then at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday I stream here on YouTube. So I thank you guys so much for watching and checking out the channel. Click all the links in the description to follow me on all my social medias, my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, SoundCloud, join the Discord server, and my brand new TikTok is down there. I have one TikTok out as of recording this video, but I do plan on making more. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Have a great day. See you guys.
Counting sheep once again, hiding from the wolf under my